What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mr. Smitty's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a continuation of my last video about string operations. Today I'm going to be focused on a problem from the Love Phony Pig Lab called Text-to-Number. If you've ever seen any of the old TV ads, it's like call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Alright, so basically, we're going to be writing a program that converts the safe auto to the actual number you would dial on the phone. Alright, pretty simple algorithm that we're going to have to write, but it's a good way to practice string manipulation as well as loops. Alright, so let's get started. Go ahead and open up your NetBeans. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by just creating a project. Alright, so I'm going to click on the new project tab, make sure it says Java, click next, and I'm just going to call it text to number. Alright, and then I'm going to click finish. So it's going to generate all the comments for me, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those out because I need the room to make this video. Alright, now that I've deleted all that out, we actually need to go and take a look at the lab and see exactly what we need to do for this lab to accomplish what it wants. Alright, so I'm going to pull up the lab. Alright, so today we are focusing on text to number. Alright, it reads, sometimes companies use letters to represent numbers for their telephone because it's easier to remember. For example, 1-800-COMPUTE is really 1-800-2667-883. You should read in a telephone number as a string that may or may not contain alpha characters. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that first sentence. Alright, that way we can take care of the easy part before we get into the algorithm. So we're going to read in a phone number. As we've learned, anytime you're reading something in, it means you're going to need a scanner. Alright, so I'm going to go through the process of creating a scanner. Alright, step 1, import scanner. So that's import java.util.scanner. Alright, step 2 is create the scanner, and that is static scanner keyboard equals new scanner system.in. Alright, so now we actually need to prompt for the phone number. Alright, so step 3, prompt user for phone number. Alright, so system.out.print. I'm just going to use print because I want them to type next to my output statement. Enter phone number. Alright, so they're going to enter the phone number. And step 4 is always store user input. Alright, so I am going to do that by saying string phone number is equal to keyboard.next. And I'm going to use next line. Just in case they type something funky, we'll still scan in the whole line. Alright, so basically we have done that. We're going to allow the user to input a phone number, and then we're going to store it. So part 2 of this is you should convert and print that number as its numeric form. Alright, dashes should be preserved as they are in the original string. To make things easier for you, you should convert the string to all uppercase before doing any conversions. Alright, and then it tells us what we're supposed to do. So 1s are supposed to be 1s, 2s are supposed to be A, B, and C, etc. Alright, so first, let's convert our string to all uppercase. Luckily for us, there is a string operation for that. So if we say phone number dot to uppercase, it will actually convert the entire string to uppercase. Alright, and let's test that by just printing it out. Phone number. So if I run this, oh, I put it in all caps. That's not going to help me test, is it? Alright, so it didn't actually work. The reason why is we never actually stored it anywhere. Alright, so we got to say string upper phone number is equal to phone number, and then we need to print upper phone number. Alright, so now let's test it. Alright, so I just did the method, but I didn't actually store it anywhere. Alright, so 1-800-Schmitty, and it converts it all to uppercase. Alright, so now that we have it in uppercase, I'm going to actually comment that out because that's just for testing. So now we need to actually write a loop where we go through and we check all the letters and numbers. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Let's take a look at our lab. So we know that if we find an A, B, or C, we want to print a 2. Alright, so let's get started. So what we're going to do is a for loop. So just like with the first lab we did, what was the name of it? Matchmaker lab. We're going to need a for loop to go through the whole string. So the setup is the same. Int I equals 0, I is less than upper phone number dot length, and I plus plus. Alright, setup's the same for the loop. So what we want to do for our algorithm is what is different here. So what we actually want to do is we want to say if upper phone number dot char at I. So whatever we're looking at in the string, if it is equal to an A or upper phone number dot char at I is equal to a B, or if upper phone number dot char at I is equal to a C, then so then we want to change it to an actual number. So what we need to do is we need a string called converted number. Alright, because we need to store it somewhere. So string, I'm going to just say variables. Alright, then string converted number is equal to an empty string. Alright, so there's nothing stored in it. So then every time we find the letter, alright, we'll look at our lab. So A, B, and C are equal to 2, and 1 is equal to 1. Alright, so A, B, and C are equal to 2. A, B, and C. So that means that our converted number is then going to be equal to the upper phone number dot char at I. Oh, sorry, no. It's going to be equal to 2, but this kind of 2. Oh, sorry. Well, it's going to be converted number plus 2. Sorry. Had a moment, guys. Alright, so what we got to do is we got to say whatever's stored there and then add a 2. Alright, so we have to do the same thing for the rest of the alphabet. So else if, and then it's going to be the same thing, but for the next set of letters. So we need D, E, and F now. So D, E, and F, then my brackets, and now we can copy this, and that's going to be a 3. So we're going to have to do this for all the possible alphabet numbers. So that'll be 4. We're going all the way to 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to have to end on an else. All right, so I kind of set this up ahead of time. And I'm going to quickly 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I got to change the letters. So D, E, F, and then 4 is G, I, G, H, I, 5 is J, K, L. So G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, M. Good review of my alphabet. All right. P, Q, R, S. Ooh, so we got 4 on this next one. So P, Q, R. So we got to add one more. And that'll be S. T, U, V. So 8 should have been T, U, V. So I've messed up somewhere. A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh no, I messed up here. I skipped 4. So I actually have to go back. Yeah, guys, just make sure you don't do what I did. D, E, F, G, H, I. J, K, L. M, N, O. It sounds like a M, N, O. M, N, O. P, Q, R. S. P, Q, R, S. T, U, V. So I actually don't need that. So T, U, V, W, X, Y, and I'm forgetting a letter. What's the last letter of the alphabet? And Z, right? Okay. So we have all those. So now for our else is going to handle anytime it's just a number. So for that, we just have to say converted number is equal to converted number plus what is at upper phone number. So we just need whatever is already there. All right, so whatever we're looking at. And that should be it. So at the end, to finish this up, we just have to say your converted phone number and then converted number. All right, so basically we have a for loop that goes through and checks every single digit in the phone number. It looks for the letter, and then it changes that letter to the corresponding number. And then if it doesn't find a letter, it just puts the number that was there. All right, so if we run this, and 1-800-midday is goaded, all right, it becomes 764-8894-7462. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. So as far as I know, that's correct. All right. So if we want to double check ourselves, let's check the one from the lab. So 1-800-compute. All right. So let's run it again. 1-800-compute. Oh, I spelled it wrong. 1-800-compute. And 2667883, and it matches, so we know our program works. All right, so that's how you would do a quick conversion program. So next time you're watching TV and you see something you want to call and you don't know how to convert it, now you got a program to do it. All right, well, I appreciate you following along with me. As always, email me if you have any questions. Other than that, guys, I do appreciate it if you subscribe, like, and share. And I will be back with more videos later. Have a great one.